Hello and welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Radar.
Special K, and tonight we're doing a Brandy.
Brandy.
She was a fine girl.
Where's she?
This is Ciroc, very special French brandy, distilled from fine French grapes, a product of France. So this is made with the same French grapes as the vodka is. Ciroc is known for the vodka. I saw this and I was like, what? I picked this up in
But that's brown.
Washington, D.C.
Good catch. I like it.
I don't know much about this. It's Ciroc.
Mm-hmm.
It does have a real cork as opposed to a synthetic cork. This is a pint and not a fifth.
Yeah.
The liquor store I bought it from was questionable at best. It was a state-run liquor store.
Oh, gotcha.
But it was still questionable.
Most of those places are kind of questionable.
No,
though.
see, they're not though. They look very stately. That's the wrong word for it.
Do they stately?
Yeah.
Because they're state-run?
This one looked like it should have been that way, but they did a lot of shady stuff there. Like
out of the back, you can buy maybe some meth.
Yeah, something along those lines. So here you go.
Oh yeah, that's Wait, didn't this glass have drips on it the last time I saw it?
Yeah, they fell off. More or less a coaster.
That's unfortunate.
Color,
those were really cool.
I'd argue that it's as dark as like a older bourbon, like a 12-year bourbon or something that color.
Yeah, it's pretty amber, pretty dark amber.
Quite nice on the nose.
Smells kind of spicy. A little appley.
Yeah, hint of apple, spicy. The alcohol isn't too hot on the nose.
No, it smells kind of sweet too.
It does smell very. Well, brandy is sweet.
No, I mean the alcohol, the sort of alcohol scent, instead of being like harsh and pointy, it's like sweet and kind of rounded off.
I didn't say the ABV before we take a sip. The
There's
ABV
alcohol
on this
in
is it's 80 proof, so 40% alcohol by volume.
Very average.
So it's Ciroc. My hopes are that they're spending all the money on the the bottle.
The presentation is awfully nice,
and then they're spending the rest of the money and they're putting medium effort into the product. Is what I'm thinking. Yep, that has a weird flavor up front.
Yeah,
it's very appley.
Kind of plasticky flavor. Like not like overwhelmingly plasticky.
It's actually really nice on the back end.
Yeah.
The front it's not pleasant.
Almost toasty on the back end.
I feel like, and I'm going out on a limb on this one, I feel like that, remember how you get like a ginny flavor when you drink their vodka? You know how it's kind of like juniper?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what that is, just up front. And it's mixed with the flavors of the brandy, so it's a little bit different.
I see where you're coming from.
It's very apple forward, though.
It is. It is very appley. I was a little bit surprised.
It's actually, it tastes apple juice. It's almost like the apple juice comes back in. Once you had a few sips, that up front unpleasantness goes away a bit. It's a little bit more toned down. It seems pretty solid.
It tastes like it might be medicine. Does it taste to you like this might cure something? Like some sort of illness?
I could see your great grandma giving you a shot of this from a weird brown bottle that she pulled out from underneath her bed.
You've got a cold, dearie? Don't worry about that.
So it's got a little bit of a tiny bit of earthiness, kind of like hay forward, and then just sort of apple. As far as the sweetness goes, as far as brandies go, it's kind of not as sweet as you'd expect. Normal brandies are much sweeter than this.
I'm fine with it, honestly.
I like it too. I like the level of sweetness, but that's what I'm saying is traditionally I feel like brandy's a lot sweeter than that.
You can run across some dry brandy as well. Good sweet brandy, dry brandy. But the amount of weird plastickiness at the beginning is throwing me off just a little bit. The rest of it's fantastic. I like the appliness. I like the sort of subtle warming that you get at the end. It's nice.
I'm going to say that's a 7.
I'm going to give it a 6 because holy crap, it's expensive.
I don't remember what I paid for it. I want to say around $24, $25 for a pint, which is actually kind of high, but it's Ciroc prices.
Yeah.
And Brandy's traditionally, it's much cheaper than that.
I think I would rather have this than the regular Ciroc vodka, though. That was pretty apparent. Like, when I first tried it, I was like, yeah.
I can agree with that statement wholeheartedly. Not so good. So, we're going to go to mix it with Coke. Yes, some people like their brandy straight. Some people like it mixed. We mix it for the people who enjoy it straight. This, personally, I can already tell you that this is fine.
Straight is very pinky out.
Yeah, it's
mixed
fine.
is very pinky in.
It depends on who's drinking it, you know.
That's very true.
About a splash in each one of them. Nose, it's very
It's very caramely now. It's very
yeah.
It's like the sweeter end of caramel rather than the brown molassesiness of caramel.
I know it does have a hint of molasses, but it is more caramely than molasses-y. I get what you're saying. The molasses, definitely molasses-y though. All right, saves it. This weirdness is still up front, even with the Coke. I was hoping
that would go away.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better, honestly.
I don't think it's worse. I think it's what little burn that it had, which is very little. I mean, it's gone.
All disappeared. Yeah, that's very true.
It's slightly more sweetened, like ever so slightly, but it's about the same. I'm gonna say I prefer it straight, but I'm still gonna give it a 7 as a mixer. I'm gonna stay with what I gave it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold this down to a 6 as well. I mean, I really was thinking, oh yeah, Coke. That'll be a really good way to get rid of that plasticiness at the beginning that shouldn't be there. That's a good choice. The sweetness will help. No, it won't.
Like, I legitimately didn't even know this was a real... Like, I still can't believe... I'm looking at it, and I'm trying it, I don't believe it's a thing. I'm still trying to figure out, like, how is this a real thing?
I don't believe you can find this anywhere else. I think you might have found the only bottle to exist.
I don't know if this is, like, a regular thing they do. Maybe it's available in other countries, just certain places. I don't know. It's weird. That's why I picked it up.
That's like 20% of our selection process.
I'm happy that we have it. I'm happy that I tried it. Now it's going to sit on the shelf for many, many years.
Yep.
Until Mingo drinks it at some point.
Until, either Mingo or Squash.
Yeah. Squash will take one sip and be like, I tried brandy. I'm done.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see him putting on a crushed velvet smoking jacket with a leather-bound book in an old library with brandy. Can't you?
Yeah. It's a unique-ish product because I will say that I've never quite tasted a brandy like that before. But generally the brandies we have are, we're a little bit low end.
Yeah, well, the brandies that are readily available,
around us,
the ones with the bottles that are shaped like this, those are pretty much like $7 for a fifth.
The bludgeoning. They're
bottles, not great.
They're fine for what they are.
This is actually really pretty good. I've been enjoying that.
I have less stipulations for paying, $25 for this as opposed to vodka, because I know more work goes into making a brandy as opposed to a vodka. Vodka requires zero to no effort.
There's some effort. There's effort that goes into that. Come on now, you've got to distill it like 400 times.
And that's all automated with a machine that's
It's true.
Squirt it out.
But it still takes time.
Oh no, that costs us 23 cents instead of 22 cents like it normally does to make a bottle of vodka.
The price on this still hurts me though. The price on this is really the big sticking point for me.
I'd argue that the availability is going to be an issue for most people. Like I said, I don't know. From my experience, I've been to quite a few states recently, and I haven't seen this anywhere. The one time I saw it, like I said, was in Washington, D.C., and it was in a weird spot, and it was sitting sort of at the bottom, towards the back kind of thing, and I'm just like, is that... Because at first I didn't even know it was Ciroc. When I looked at it, I'm like, that can't be real.
It's a weird knockoff of Ciroc.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I was like...
I mean, to be fair, it looks like a knockoff of Ciroc. This, plastic, fake wood grain, whatever that thing is in the Ciroc bottle.
We're going to call it a nipple.
A nipple?
I like the nipple. I like the wood nipple.
The wooden nipple? It looks like a fake Ciroc product. It doesn't look like a genuine product.
And here's the important part. Do you recommend it?
Yes, but in that size. Because could you imagine buying a normal size bottle, a normal size Ciroc bottle of this? It would cost like $80.
I think they're like 35, probably $40. I would say 40 or $50. It's like it'd probably be about 10 to 15 more than the vodka would be. Which
I feel like everybody should have a bottle of brandy in their bar.
Yeah,
brandy's a good basic like one
bottle,
ingredient pour.
One bottle of E&J, a very large one that you can use as a bludgeoning weapon if need be.
If it comes right down to it.
Zombie apocalypse, pick up that E&J bottle, put some sand in it, make it extra heavy.
Just smash some zombies with an E&J.
Pour some concrete, make you a mold. Make you a warhammer, an E&J warhammer.
That actually doesn't sound like a terrible idea. I'm not mad at that at
put
all.
Put some rebar in there, handle, you know.
Could you...
My E&J warhammer!
Could you imagine someone legitimately... We should do that, actually.
Just put a small hollow hole in the middle. That way you can put a little E&J in there and be like, oh, it's still E&J. Just, you know, drink it.
Uncork the back of the bottle and give yourself your one shot. Cork it back and then go beat someone to death with a concrete bottle.
If you're wondering what bottle we're talking about...
Do we have one?
There it is. It's down there. It's on your end. Get the very large.
Oh, yes. The massive...
This is the Warhammer
Could you imagine being beat with this? Just a stick right here. Of course, you'd have to also peel all the labels off very carefully and then reapply them to your Warhammer.
So this bottle, this is a 1.75, which is what, 4 times the amount this is? As far as volume?
It's a bit bigger, I think.
This cost $20. This cost more than that. So there you go.
We should have somebody do a blind taste test.
We could.
That would be entertaining to watch.
Maybe we will for fun.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of interested in the idea of making a mold and then casting a concrete version of this.
Oh, EJ, can you send me some of your labels?
We just need the labeling as for a secret project
for the very large bottle. Go get some of those ballistic heads and go to town on it. Right? Get some watermelons. All right,
Gallagher.
Nobody knows who Gallagher is on this channel.
Everybody ought to know who Gallagher is. That shit's hilarious.
That might be a little old for some of our viewers. All right, well, that's been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, you may leave a comment down there. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
I'm Radar. Thanks for watching.